Guys, we are 13-0 currently as the time of this recording. We are playing Magician Pendulum. Let's go into the deck profile. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. My name is Yugioh, and today I'm bringing you my Magician Pendulum profile. So I'm just gonna get right into it because a lot of people have been asking me since I posted the first free-to-play. Now, mind you, I have not spent any money in this deck yet, in this game in general. So first of all, I'm playing Dragon Pit Magician, only one, just to deal with random back row hate. And he's a scale 8, and you know, sometimes you just need that random scale 8. Tuning Magician, you really need this to combo off with Needle Fiber over here. Max C is the best card in the game right now. You're crazy if you're not playing Max C. It literally stops your opponent from playing the game. Not only that, we're playing Time Gazer Magician because we are playing one Chronograph Sorcerer, and I'll explain that later once we get to him. Performer Pal, Pendulum Sorcerer, his effect, you know, pop 2, search 2. You know, we got Wisdom Eye at 3. He just pops himself, replaces himself. We have our searchers, our Stratos for any Pendulum Magician. Then we have Double Iris. When he gets destroyed, you get to search a Pengraph card, which is, this is our only target, and that's all I really want. Even drawing this card is bad because it's kind of like a brick sometimes, but it's all right. At the end of the day, we can still combo off, have back row protection, and it's just like, this card's insane. You just get so much value out of it, and I'm not seeing a lot of MST in this meta yet. A lot of people are just not playing back row hate because all my Pendulum monsters have been protected for a very long time. So let's go with Purple Poison. Purple Poison is a must at 3 because if it gets destroyed, negated, anything happens to this card that causes it to get destroyed, even a negation, it activates. Say if you activate to negate his effect to destroy, it activates, you could activate it again right afterwards to pop a card, a face-up card on the field. This card right here, we could get rid of face-up cards like Skill Drain, Vanity's Emptiness, Field Spells, face-up monsters. It's insane. You have to play this card at 3. Next, we have Abyss Actor, Curtain Rays. So basically, you put him in the Pendulum scale, and then afterwards, if you control no monsters, you special summon him, and you basically want to use them with a normal summon with preferably Joker, so you could actually play where is he? So you could play our broken guy Electrum and just combo off and start searching off, you know, monster cards and then adding them to your, you know, from your hand. So it's, this card really pushes your plays, and I really do recommend you playing this. Performer Pal, Celestial Magician. He has like some little cute effects here and there. You know, you Pendulum summon, you have to activate his effect in the main phase. At the end of the turn, if he's still on the field, you get to search for a Pendulum card from your deck to your hand. If you Synchro Summon and this card is face up on the field, your opponent cannot Nibiru, your opponent cannot target your monsters with card effects for as long as this card's on the field. Well, his effect for the whole turn. And if you Link Summon, you get to attack your opponents directly. Let's see, XYZ, his attack becomes 3k. If you fusion, you could attack directly. Next up, Scythe. The Scythe lock combo. Do I need to explain that? You just gotta lock your opponent out of the game. Oath Dragon. I love Oath Dragon because you could add Harmonizing Magician from your face-up extra deck to your hand. So basically what ends up happening with Harmonizing Magician is I'm sorry, what ends up happening with Harmonizing Magician, once it's face up in the extra deck, you cannot, let me repeat this, you cannot Pendulum summon this card. You can only Pendulum summon this card from your hand, and cards like Oath is going to allow you to grab that from your deck, from your face-up extra deck to your hand, as well as Electrum. Next up, we have Chronograph Sorcerer. These two have the same effect. If a Pendulum card is destroyed, you get to special summon them, which is actually insane if you think about it. Not only that, you get to so if you activate this on the scale, you could destroy this card and set Time Gazer from your deck to the field. You could summon him on the field or put him in the scale. I would rather put him in the scale because his other effect, if a Pendulum monster attacks, you can't activate a trap in response. So and he's an 8, and it just replaces him, and then you can Pendulum summon him afterwards. Astrograph is insane. He does the same thing. He special summons himself, and then if he gets destroyed, you can special summon him. That's literally why I use him. Let me see. 3 Pen Call. Basically, discard 1 card, grab 2 Pendulum monsters, Magician monsters, add them to your deck, to your hand. Now, very important that you guys listen to this. You can misplay, you can lose the game, because you might want to set Wisdom Eye and something else that's not compatible for a Pendulum summon. You activate Pendulum Call, and then you can't Pendulum summon because you activate Pen Call and you can't destroy him. All Magician monsters in the Pendulum Zone cannot be destroyed the turn you activate Pen Call, so you gotta be careful with that. Duelist Alliance. Once you have one monster, any one monster or 2, whatever, in the Pendulum scale, get to search for one monster with Pendulum or Pengraph. No, it's just a Pendulum monster from your deck to your hand. I play Pot of Prosperity because I don't like banishing 10 cards from the top of my deck and getting Ash Blossomed, and then afterwards potentially losing all of my best cards. It's just, Prosperity is 10 times better. Worst case scenario, if you have no excuse not to play this. It's a secret rare. It's not ultra. And then, this just pops cards, face up any card. You target one of your monsters. So here's a cool fact with this. You activate Pen Call, and then you activate this afterwards. It resolves. So you can pop one of your Magicians, right? And then you could pop, one of your opponent's monsters. Now, because you targeted a monster that can't be destroyed, right? You can now destroy, if this card does not destroy 2 monsters, you can send 1 monster, send 1 card to the graveyard. Keyword, send. Those monsters that can't be targeted, those monsters that can't be destroyed by battle or card effect, cannot be destroyed, not sent. You can send cards. That's important to deal with, Blue Eyes Chaos Max, the new Destiny hero, evil hero, Malicious Bane. That's one of the main reasons you want to be playing this card. Then the extra deck, 2 Supreme King, Starving Dragon, TG Wonder Magician to combo off with Artifact and Halifax, Needle Fiber. I'm just gonna call it that. There was one situation I used this Odd Eyes because I just had a random Oath just hanging around with Tuning Magician, so I actually made it and actually went for game. It's really good. This is just there for memes, but if you play this card right, you could just grab any of your spells from the grave to your hand, which could be pretty good in situational plays, but I usually use this card to banish with Pot of Prosperity. Supreme King Clearwing Dragon is one of the best cards you can summon. Like, if your opponent has a established board, no monster negates or anything, or no negates, and you just have to get through it, don't even sweat it. You could just make this with harmonizing and just make it with any of the level 4s, and then just destroy everybody's field. Their field. So be careful, it says destroy. For Savage Dragon, basically you summon them, You could target one link from your graveyard, attach it, and depending on the number on the side, which this one is 3, this one's 2, you get like, you put a counter for each you know, link level, and then afterwards you can negate once per turn any card basically, besides counter traps of course. I only play Leo as a meme, but it works. It's like your opponent cannot target this card with card effects except main phase 2. That's actually really the only reason I play it, especially it's a target for Wonder Magician. So once you synchro summon, you have Scythe in the graveyard, and if you have a bad turn where you have artifact out, you know, and this gets destroyed by battle, you'll have a Leo, and then the end of the turn they destroy it. You get Scythe back from your graveyard, special summon it in defense mode, and that's equal more defense or more monsters you can send out for links. Time Star Magicians are gonna be positions where you have to detach and start searching for monsters as well, from your graveyard or from your deck. It's just for attack, honestly, and searching. It's not a card I really play. Electrum is the fucking key and heart and soul of this deck. Halifax is basically synchro support, special summon, Scythe lock. Celine, basically, you can remove 3 counters, special summon a spellcaster type from the graveyard into the field. So you could, this is a 3. You could go straight right into Axis Code Talker, and if you use her as a material, he comes out at 53,000 attack, and this is just a push for game. And lastly, we got Appaloosa. Appaloosa is our monster negates. You ideally want to end your first turn with, you know, 3 monsters. You know, if you guys are part of the meta, you just know what this card does. Just negates any monster effects. It can protect you from Maxi, Nibiru, Effect Veiler, you know, stuff like that. But that is my deck profile. Thank you for watching my video, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and join our Discord, our Master Duel Discord, for more content. And we're just gonna keep going to the top. All right, peace.